Hey y'all, I'm Brittany from Countryside Farm, and today we're in the kitchen. Since starting our homestead journey, we've had to cut back on a lot of expenses, and takeout or going out to eat is one of them. So in order to save money, why not bring takeout at home? Today we are making a Mongolian noodle dish that is inspired by one of our favorite takeout places. So we are going to start off with a pound of meat. Today we are using about a pound of elk backstrap. You can use any type of meat, rabbit, chicken, pork, cow, doesn't matter. But what you want to do is you want to cut it really thinly, so that way that the marinade can soak right into it. If you're a family who hunts for elk and deer like we are, but you're not too fond of the flavor, this is a great dish because you're marinating the meat, so you really don't get the same gamey flavor as you would just cooking it up as in steaks. So keep that in mind. It's a great tip. Alright, meat's all sliced and in the bag. Now to add our other ingredients and get it marinating. Okay, so we are going to be adding about 4 cloves of garlic, or about roughly 1 tablespoon. A couple tablespoons of oil. Fourth of a cup of Worcestershire sauce. How do you guys say it? Worcestershire? Worcestershire? I guess it really depends on where you're from, right? About a fourth of a cup of soy sauce. And 1 tablespoon of Dijon, which I forgot in the fridge. Alright, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Squeeze all there out. And give it a good mix. You're going to want to get this all incorporated. So mush it around really good. Alright, we got this all incorporated and massaged into our meats. We're going to marinate this for at least an hour. If it's one of those gamey meats that you really don't like the flavor of, you can marinate this overnight. I guess we'll see you back here in about an hour for this anyways. Alright, while our meat is marinating in the fridge, we are going to cook up our noodles and chop up our vegetables. Now you can use any kind of noodles that you want. You can use the Asian noodles. Me personally, I am using the fettuccine noodles today. They were on sale. They were like 75 cents for a pound. So that's what I'm using. So we're going to get those cooked up. Pro tip for you, if you live in a high elevation, you're going to want to put a lid on your water so that way it comes up to boil a whole lot faster. So we are using about a half an onion, a cup of cabbage, a whole pepper, 4 ounces of mushrooms, and a cup of spinach at the very end. We will be adding the spinach in last, right before serving, so that way it really doesn't turn to mush and it can retain that nice green color. So let's get chopping. Alright, we got all our veggies chopped. And I think our meat's done marinating, so let's get cooking. Alright, so we are going to start off with a hot pan. Put about a tablespoon of oil. Because you sliced your meat so thinly, you're going to want to keep an eye on it. You're looking for that nice brown caramelized color on both sides of the meat. When you see that, your meat's done. Veggies are cooked. Time to move on to the sauce for the dish. So we are going to put in 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and to that we are going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. Now you can use like cornstarch or cornstarch slurry to thicken this up. I like to use flour because it's cheap and that's what I have on hand. So we're just going to mix that in with the brown sugar. So that way when we do add it to our hot pan, it doesn't get all clumpy. Alright, got that all incorporated. We are going to add about 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. About 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Can't have an Asian dish without garlic. 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame seed oil. A 1/2 cup of soy sauce. 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. And 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Give that a good stir and add it to your hot pan so it can thicken up. I forgot to mention that you are going to add about 1/3 cup to a 1/2 cup of water. And then you're going to bring your sauce up to a boil, and you're going to add it to your pot where you have your noodles and your vegetables. And then we're also going to add in our cooked meat. And we're also going to add in our spinach. This is the time where you want to add it in because you don't want it to turn to mush. Alright, so our sauce has come up to a boil, and now we're just going to add it to the rest of our stuff. Well, there you have it, a Mongolian noodle takeout dish made right at home. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We sure appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our homestead shop, countrystylefarm.com. And until next time on the farm, see y'all later. Bye!